Good morning, Railer Nation. Welcome to the Cheap Seats on 96.3 FM, streaming live on the web at WLCNonline.com. If you're not around a radio or computer, you can download the, TuneIn Radio app? TuneIn Radio app. And you can listen to us on your smart device. Scott Kirby, Jake Johnston, Joe Ryan, Jim Ash, Lloyd Kirby with you this morning from Jake's Furnishings, where if you come here, you're going to make it your own.
And I'm going to tell you something. This is one nice place to sit around in. If you just don't have anything to do on a Saturday and you're wandering around, pop in at Jake's and sit around a little bit. It's nice in here.
And he's very sociable. He'll sit down and talk with you.
Oh, very accommodating.
I may end up falling asleep taking a nap.
Well,
at some point.
You stay out all night partying, you'd be wide awake.
The lifestyle you run around in, boy, I'll tell you what.
Here we go.
It's a good thing we don't have an Enquirer or something around this place, that was written locally, like out in L.A. You'd be on the newsstands everywhere, pictures of you at different places, waving.
In your cheap seat shirt.
Like
the small
that's well played.
Well played.
Like the Lovie Smith interview yesterday we had.
Yeah.
Great interview, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was. You could have got a soundbite or a promo. Anything.
I mean,
no.
Just a photo.
Hey,
Hey, Lovie, can we take a picture?
Hey, man.
I know it's hard on you guys to see
I shake your
somewhere
hand?
like that.
Oh, don't mind my Arizona Cardinals gear.
I'll tell you what. You know what he said to me? He took the picture and then he whispered to me, I always wanted to coach there. And then he walked off. I always wanted to be an Arizona Cardinal.
Now, was it Arizona or Lincoln?
Arizona Cardinal.
Oh, okay. I thought it might have been Lincoln Railers, too.
No, he wanted to play here. He always wanted to coach at Arizona.
It's awesome to be around some good coaching.
Yes. There's nothing wrong with that. Boy, I tell you what.
Jump in the fire too high. Jump in the pot too black. Jump in the crack too high. Jump in the sky too blue. Jump in canoe too shallow. Jump in the talent.
It was all geared up too.
That was Ernest T. Nice job on that.
Ernest T. Bass.
Ernest T. I did go to the Illinois coaching clinic yesterday and listen to Lovie Smith talk. Well, some of the fans may not know that. Both of them. No, I did tell my parents. Anyway,
are they fans?
My mom is. I don't think my dad's too big.
Hello, Mrs. Ryan.
Really?
Thanks for tuning in.
No.
Lovie was very. He made the comments. He's trying to recruit. I think it's a great asset to Illinois. Brought on some. Luke Buckus is going to be doing the offensive line.
Hardy Nickerson's the defense.
Hardy Nickerson spoke yesterday. And he was excellent.
You got NFL caliber coaches. And that's got to help you recruiting, I would think.
Oh, absolutely. And that's the big statement he made. He said that, he didn't think that Illinois has done a good job of recruiting in-state, and he would like it to be – he'd like to recruit from Illinois, Indiana, and Missouri and make it kind of just be this centrally located team, running Illinois. And he asked all those coaches to help. He mentioned Frank Lenny's name a lot, from Lombard Montini getting those kids, over to Illinois. Hardy Nixon gave a good talk. He spoke about about different things about how they're a revved up defense. But he gave us a stat yesterday that I thought was kind of interesting. He said he had over 2,000 tackles in the NFL. We never really look at how many tackles a guy had. I don't. Like career, you always think you look at yardage, touchdowns, catches, all that stuff. But he had over 2,000 tackles. That's a lot. 2,000 tackles in the NFL.
Yeah.
He doesn't have a concussion.
Seems like a lot. Oh, he had plenty of them.
He seemed to be
how many years did he play?
I think he said 13.
13. That's well over 100 tackles a year, and
it's amazing.
Yeah, and you look at stats these days, and if you got 7 or 8 tackles a game, that's pretty good. And and he was a beast.
Yeah, he was a stud. But I think it's
Lloyd's favorite linebacker.
Loin. I think Illinois football is going to be fun.
In the near future, maybe not the first year, but first, second year, you're going to see that defense. I mean, the one knock on Lovie was always that he kind of didn't really pay attention to the offense. We'll see how that comes, though. With college, I think the offense comes easier with a good defense. So
now, who's in charge of this offense? Because you got 2 high-quality defensive minds in Lovey and Hardy Nickerson.
I was trying to think of the guy's name from Arizona State.
Because he's going to have free reins on pretty much whatever he wants to do because Lovey's a defensive guy.
Yes. I'm trying to think of the guy's name.
Wow, that's terrific pass.
I'll try to think of the guy's name here in a minute. That's going to do it.
On tape delay.
What's the 3 goals? He said he set 3 goals. He said, first of all,
win, not lose, and show up.
He said he wants to win every home game. He said that there's no reason in the world why they can't win.
Is there any talk about keeping his guys out of
the
Illinois penitentiary? Well, that's the basketball team, and they don't let him play 2 sports over there.
Oh, okay.
So he's going to have some disciplinary actions towards those kids. But he said he wants to win every home game. That's their first goal. And then he wants to win the Big Ten. That's the secondary goal down the road a ways. Said it's not going to happen overnight, but he wants to be the perennial power in the Big Ten. He wants to be up with those guys every year. So hats off to him. It should be fun. I think they can, if they get the right recruiting. We're losing too many kids out of state.
It's happened for years.
If I remember right, I think the offensive coordinator was Garrick McGee. Does that sound correct?
I wasn't familiar with him. Just that he was at Arizona State. A lot of those guys were at Arizona State. Lovey was. I think Nickerson was. I think Lovey recruited Hardy Nickerson, actually.
Oh, yeah?
Now he's got him coaching with him, so good stuff.
He was the
ILL
OC from Louisville last, I believe.
Oh, I think you're right.
Yeah.
I think that's right.
But I think he was on Arizona prior to that.
Yeah, he was at Louisville for maybe 1 or 2 years.
2 years, I think, yeah.
Yeah. I think he came in right after Bridgewater left.
Yep.
So I think we had this discussion before.
I think so, maybe.
Maybe a week or
it's
two
hard
ago.
It's hard on our radio audience.
Like we could really remember all that stuff. We will have to get a hold of the Schmidt boy. He's over there playing. We'll have to see how practices are going and things are different. We'll get him on here this summer.
Well, we'd like to apologize to the listeners today. We do not have a guest. So you'll have to listen to these.
Well, we'd like to have some phone calls,
three buffoons for the next hour. Phone calls are welcome. Phone lines are open, 737-3791. We will have a trivia question for this bottle of Nut Hatch Hill barbecue sauce.
You know what that's good on?
Everything.
Wow, that's terrific bass.
Yeah, it is good on bass. Do you like your bass smoked, fried, or baked?
Actually, I like the fried bass.
Fried bass with Nut Hatch.
Wow, that's terrific bass.
That's good stuff.
That's the urban cowboy coming through with that stuff.
Now, do you like a largemouth bass or a smallmouth bass or striped bass or sea bass?
I do.
What's your favorite bass?
I do like sea bass.
Wow, that's terrific bass.
Nailing it.
Okay, so
he dropped the ball at the beginning, but he's back.
Yeah, we're going to think up of a trivia question, and the caller that wins and answers it's going to win them a bottle. This stuff is delicious.
I eligible?
And it's local.
It's local. And Connor Schmidt, I was having trouble remembering Connor's name for some reason, but I was trying to get back to this. I talked to Jason. Well, you know what?
It's hard on a radio show.
Sometimes it happens. Jason Schmidt told me yesterday, Connor said practice was very intense.
Hello?
Yes. Yeah, we got a caller. Hello, caller.
This is Coach Hake.
Coach Hake. What's up,
Patrick Hake.
How are you?
We're doing good. How you doing today? You got a game today?
I'm on my way, kind of moving around. Going to be there in a little bit. It's a later start today. It's a 12:30 start and a 3 o'clock second game.
Perfect. And it's going to be a little chilly out there today, isn't it, Coach?
Yeah. Yep. Got my tights on.
Wind's blowing out. Most of your clothes tight or no?
Everything on me is tight. So I guess everything's tight.
Wind blowing out to left today, Coach?
I don't know. I have to remember how McGraw Park in Bloomington is facing.
Oh, McGraw.
So I don't really know right now. I can't remember.
So who we taking on today?
Well, we've got a Johnsburg team from Chicago at 12:30, and then we play Central Catholic. They're very good at 3.
Ooh,
nice.
That was a good doubleheader right there.
Yeah, yeah.
Who we got going? Who's on the hill today, Coach? Tell us a bit about the baseball season and how it's going.
Isaac Lewis is going to start game 1, lefty. He's thrown a couple innings, done a pretty good job so far. And then we'll probably piece that game together. I know that we'll probably see some Peanut Ebelair. And we'll see Ben Steiner and Jake Woods at some point. And then game 2 is some guy you guys might know, Garrett Isles.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, another lefty.
And we'll see how he goes today also.
So, Coach, a few weeks into the season, how many games have you guys played already? I know it's...
We've played 7 games. We're 4-3, 2-2 in conference.
All right.
Had any rainouts yet, or...
No.
You've been pretty lucky.
Well, we got rained out on Wednesday, but we made it up yesterday. So, still on schedule at this point.
So, so far with your team, obviously you're just getting started, but how are things going? Like you expected? Better than expected?
A little rough. I honestly thought our pitching would come out of the gates and do really well, and it did okay, but not as well as expected. But it's starting to gel into what we, the coaching staff, kind of expected. Where, like yesterday, we gave up 3 runs, none earned. Garrett gave up not too many the other night, and then Newton threw, and he pitched to Jim the other night against Eisenhower, 3rd place.
They got who's the teams you're looking to beat in the conference this year? I mean, I'm sure.
Well, right now, in my opinion, Springfield is the best team. They swept Chatham last week handily, so they're undefeated in conference and like 7-1 overall, and then Sacred Heart Griffin swept us. They're pretty darn good too. So Chatham, Sacred Heart, and Springfield are the top dogs. Rochester and us we'd like to knock a couple of those teams off.
Coach, would you like to have an AstroTurf field out there like SHG or no?
I love the grass and the dirt, but it would be nice to know that you're going to practice outside, you're going to play outside. That would be nice. There is advantages to having, especially just a turf infield. Even if it was just that is very advantageous to being able to play. And I think Sacred Heart Griffin has the advantage down there where they're always going to play. They're always going to be able to practice. And it kind of reflects in how good they are, too, a little bit, in my opinion.
Do you think it hurts them then when they go play somewhere like, in dirt, on grass? Does it hurt them on ground balls or any of that, or does it really... That doesn't.
Well, depends on I think it could on a choppy field with some bad bumps in it. I'm thinking about before we play them just tilling up our infield so we can bad hops to those guys.
I'm sure we can get a couple of guys out there to help.
Yeah, we got some farmers around here. They can till that ground up for us.
Just put like a little speed bump around the lip of the infield. So.
Yeah, just right in front of where the fielders are at, just to give them something to think about.
It's obviously it has to hurt. I mean, not only us, but any other team that's practicing every day, on grass and dirt, and then they go over there to Griffin, and all of a sudden these grounders are coming at them
fast,
much quicker. Yeah. I mean, you can say, yes, you're getting true hops and all that stuff.
It's so true,
but you're getting, that ball's coming at you a little quicker. That's why I wondered.
It is. I was watching their infield, and their fielders are doing everything that we're preaching. I think that sometimes our guys get a little gun shy because we do get bad hops.
Sure.
And guys they're a little afraid of messing up their pretty faces sometimes, maybe.
A lot of cute kids out there.
They kind of shy away, whereas the Sacred Heart Griffin kids, they know what hop they're going to get, so when they move to the grass fields, they're kind of muscle memoried into this is how I field. And so the longer that field's been around, the longer I'm like, man, I thought they would have a disadvantage coming to our place, but I'm not so sure now.
Well, and as you move along, and you get into the postseason, when you do get to play those state championship games, will for the most part, will they always be on turf?
Well,
I mean, you're going up to
Sacred Heart Griffin is hosting postseason this year.
Really?
Oh.
So that is
yes.
Definitely to their advantage.
Yes.
And a disadvantage to the rest of us.
Yes, I would say so.
The only thing that I could come up with last year was we got our rubber dimple balls, and we went out on the asphalt and tried to shoot some balls out that way. That's the best I could come up with. And I think we played terrible last year, so this year I did not do it. I was trying to simulate it. We played bad, and I'm like, no, we don't do that again. So, just we keep working hard in practice and hopefully go there and get it done.
That's right. That's funny stuff. I know one year I told Shaner, why don't we just practice at home, put our shoulder pads on, ride over on the bus and get off the bus and warm up and play the game and not get there 2 hours early. So we tried it, and we got beat, and that was all my fault because I tried that. I talked him into that, so then he was mad at me. That's cost us the game.
So what were the other 30 losses blamed on?
That's all Shaner's.
Oh,
you got to try something new every now and then. Change things up. I'm with you. How about your lower levels, Coach? How are they looking?
The JV team we're really, our numbers are up. There's been a few wins by the JV teams. The freshmen just started playing due to some weather, and freshmen always get bumped if the other games are playing. And I think the freshmen were losing 6-3 to Central Catholic when the rain came down last night up in Bloomington. And the sophomore teams won a few games, lost a few games. They're about like us. There's some talent down there. We got some tall, lanky kids, and eventually there might be some pretty good pitchers in that group.
Good deal. Need that length. You're so where you have to next week then? More conference games on Tuesday.
So it'll be. We get our hands full. We play Springfield twice, Tuesday, Wednesday. Then we play. We play Limestone. I haven't seen them in a few years, but they're always good. And then Saturday we play a good Pontiac team at their place also. So it's a busy week, full week, and some good teams. Which
days are you at home? For our listeners out there.
Oh boy, you know what? I honestly don't know.
I didn't know. Yeah, because you go back to back.
Hey, you take it one game at a time, Joe.
He's got to worry about today.
Yeah, we do that.
Yeah, you got problems today, but we're trying to look ahead.
I'm pretty sure we're home Tuesday because they flip every week.
Okay.
All right. Well, Coach, thanks for the information.
Yeah,
you guys got something?
Well, I think we got her covered.
All right.
We weren't very prepared.
Hopefully we do well today, and I'll maybe have to show you guys those tights sometime.
Well, you're more than welcome to come here every Saturday, and our guest getter doesn't do a very good job of.
Sometimes I do, and sometimes I don't.
So we're gonna.
I need to know who I'm blaming.
Joe, I know.
Joe. All right,
I know.
We're gonna give you an open invitation right now. Whenever you're available and free, come on in and.
All right. Thank you.
You bet.
Hey, good luck today, Coach.
Good luck.
Thank you. Bye.
That's Coach Hake, your varsity boys baseball coach.
Ask him how he likes his bass.
Yeah.
Well, you should have asked him.
That's terrific bass.
You had a chance, and you just laid over there like a carp when you could have asked him.
Yeah. Like a carp. You don't even have bass credentials yet. No. You're a bottom feeder.
Look at you. Got all laid back over there in a bed of water lilies.
Well, hey, let's take a commercial break so our sponsors get some recognition, because without them, this highly anticipated and classy sports show would not be available to the public. So we're going to take a commercial break, and we'll be right back after these messages.
I'm gonna pop some tags. Only got $20 in my pocket. I'm hunting, looking for a come up. This is being awesome. I'll wear your granddad's clothes. I look incredible. I'm in this big and
we can let this play.
Oh yeah. I'm telling you right now. That's some good stuff right there. Now, who is singing that?
This guy.
That's Macklemore. We're going to pop some tabs here at the old Jake's Furnishings today. This stuff is priced to sell.
Yeah, the inventory reduction sale is over.
I'll tell you what, I got my 18 here today.
If you see a recliner on the top shelf that you would like to try out,
we'll help you up.
We will help you up there.
Yeah, don't try to climb by yourself. You know, have your sales associate assist you.
Yes, we're going to help you up there all day long.
But before,
I've got 70 recliners in here for people to choose.
70?
70 recliners, and that's not including the 20 in the warehouse.
Wow, I'll tell you what. And it's all priced to move, right?
You don't. So you have 90.
I don't plan on holding on to him.
Jim's good at 95. Jim says he's so smart.
He's good.
Him and Lloyd, man, they run this town.
They do run this town. I've been told this.
Look at Lloyd go to town over there.
You got him a new Phillies hat.
That is a nice new hat there. Kind of old school, taking you back to like the mid 80s, early 80s.
Thumbs up 80s.
Did the Cubs change their color? They got a white seat now.
That's just spring training nonsense.
It's just nonsense. That's,
Well, let's talk a little bit about the Cubs. You know what starts tomorrow, fellas?
What starts tomorrow?
MLB, the season. No. The season.
It does.
It does start tomorrow. I know you're excited.
I actually am excited. Cubs against Angels?
Cubs, that's Monday.
That's Monday.
I think they'll have a probably Sunday night game tomorrow, and then everybody kicks off Monday.
I'm excited. I'm excited for the Cubs opening up. I'm excited for the Cardinals opening up. Pittsburgh. I want to see Houston play some games this year. I mean, I'm pretty jacked up. I got some
the National League is looking pretty good.
National League has some good teams.
You know, you got the Mets.
And the team that people aren't really talking about that maybe they should be, Washington Nationals with their new head coach out there. The only problem I have is Dusty Baker tends to wear down younger guys' arms, and they have a few of those arms. They get worn down.
And, you know, another team that kind of threw all their chips on the table and nobody's talking about them, the Arizona Diamondbacks.
Oh, yeah.
You know, they go out and sign Greinke and
big loss yesterday with their center fielder going down.
Oh, well, what happened there? I didn't see that. Why are you looking at Lloyd?
Thinking,
don't look at me.
Boy, I was thinking it's like a bad leg injury or something. He's going to be out for a little while.
Oh.
And he's one of the top center fielders.
How do you get hurt playing baseball?
Oh, my. You ever see that Ken Griffey Jr.?
How do you get hurt selling insurance?
You ever see that Ken Griffey Jr. collision with the wall?
I have been. Pardon?
You ever see that Ken Griffey Jr. collision with the wall?
Yeah, but Ken Griffey Jr. played years ago, and now the walls are all padded and everything.
It was padded back then, too.
It's like a bouncy ball house.
Snapped his leg.
Yeah.
I just wondered.
You can get hurt doing anything, Joe.
Okay. Giles run to first base, stepping on the base wrong.
Nomar.
And then stepping on midway up on his ankle.
Vince Coleman.
Vince Coleman getting ran over by the tarp. Now that is a freak.
And he's quick, too. I don't know how the tarp got him.
He was fast. That tarp just got him.
How about the video years and years ago where the outfielder's going out for a ball and the outfield fence was made of wood and he just went right through? I think it might have killed him. Yeah.
Huh?
Yeah, I don't think you ever saw the actual video of it. They didn't have the video of it, did they? Yeah, it was on the National then.
No,
that's what everybody thinks.
Wait a minute, was it a movie?
They always think of that, but that actually
hits the ball and the lightning hits it and it.
That wasn't a movie. That was a real game.
He hit the cover off that ball. Might have been.
Remember that bird flew into
in front of Randy Johnson?
Randy Johnson's fastball
disintegrated the bird.
Now that's incredible.
That was what?
Remember that squirrel that ran out on the field and the Cardinals won the World Series?
The rally squirrel. Who can
that time the Twins turned on the fans every time they were up to bat and beat the Cardinals? They cheated.
Oh yeah, they turned on the fans, huh?
Yeah, they did.
Yeah, cheated.
Yep, blew the ball in.
Blow it in. Don Decker couldn't make that call at first.
Yep. Oh, that was bad. Still the worst call in baseball history, in my opinion. Actually, no, it's not even my opinion. It's just a fact.
Yeah. We did have a caller earlier. Ronnie Fleshman. Yeah, we think we're going to make him our race car expert.
Well, we need to get him into the show.
Oh, he's scared.
He is made for radio.
Oh, he's scared. He got a face for radio. We know that.
Like all of us.
We're going to depend on him a little bit. We need him in here. He's going to be our racing expert. He's going to have to pay a little attention. Call us. He's very excited this week. Said there's
a lot going on.
Yeah, we've got the
pay for attention.
We got the NCAA basketball championship. I guess we're going to talk about that a little bit.
That in a segment coming up.
He said they've got the
golf,
NASCAR race this weekend. Baseball kicks off.
Golf,
and the Masters starts on Thursday. Big week.
A big week.
In case you don't have anything going on.
NHL playoffs are right around the corner.
Yep. Blackhawks got in.
Well, they were in a couple weeks ago, but man, they're not playing real well right now. Got a big win last night.
What sport is that?
That's hockey. Come on.
Hockey?
We're going to talk some hockey, and you guys are going to...
You say it every year.
I know, every year.
I'm waiting for you guys to
think
contribute.
It'll be just like that fantasy sports thing?
You know what I think about when
people showed up?
You know what I think about when you talk about this what is it called? Ice hockey?
It's called ice hockey.
I think about ice fishing.
There you go. And there you go. I tell you what, slow.
I don't know. Can you catch bass ice fishing? I think it's more pike and walleye and
crappie.
I don't know if you can really catch a bass.
Dang crappie. All right, there, fellas.
All right.
Hey, speaking of that fishing, we're going to have Coach Graber and Coach Cooper on here.
Yes.
And they're going to talk about the bass fishing out at the high school they've got going on, the big tournament they've got going on.
Wow, that's terrific bass.
Yes. And we're going to try to get Coach Graber on here today, but
I'm sure they get a pretty good turnout for that, wouldn't you think?
Yeah, I don't know. That's why I was going to have him tell us all about it.
Who wants to get out of school and go fishing?
Tell you what, big tournament over in Clinton this weekend, I believe.
Really?
Is there?
Yeah. Yep.
What type of tournament is it?
I believe that is...
Wow, that's terrific bass.
A bass tournament.
Yeah.
Fishing.
I think it is.
I believe it is.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Oh. What's the biggest bass you've ever caught?
Let's talk about that.
I'm not much of a bass fisher. I like to catfish. You know, you got to have a boat to bass fish. I mean, you know, I don't have a boat.
Or waders.
Waders?
Yeah, you wade out in there.
You do a lot of wading.
No, I'm more of a
let's throw
it out there with a bobber and let it sit.
Did mommy have to put the worm on the hook for you?
Well, I don't like touch worms.
So she did.
Isn't he funny?
You know, did she have to take the fish off the hook?
That's why I go to Long John Silver's. I don't want anything to do with it. It's clean in there.
That's clean.
That's fresh
fish.
Fresh
From fresh right there.
I was at the old Robert Cisco or Robert Seafood there in Springfield.
That's cool.
Picking up some fresh fish.
Did you get some?
Got some.
That's a cool place.
Got about $85 worth actually. So.
Oh yeah.
You know, they're not really a sponsor. We shouldn't promote them, should we? But it is a pretty cool place.
It is a pretty cool place.
I've never been there.
Oh, that's what I was sea bass and some swordfish.
Swordfish.
Mm-hmm.
Really?
Swordfish steaks. They're delicious.
What are you gonna do with that?
Grill it up. I grill everything.
You grill everything up?
I grill everything. Yeah.
Groundhog? You ever grilled a groundhog?
No, sure we could.
Well, you said you've grilled everything.
No, I grill everything.
Right.
You can milk anything, right?
Well, I didn't have any groundhog.
You can milk an almond. Did you know that?
Yeah, I think we learned that.
I got them. Can you milk me?
Well, I guess we could.
I was wondering who was going to say it because I wasn't going to. But you can milk about anything.
So baseball right around the corner. Got to be a lot of excited Cub fans, Cardinal fans. Just baseball
Cardinal
fans
a little worried right now. Yeah. Shortstop went down, then our new shortstop goes down right after we get him.
Boy, I'm sorry to hear that.
A lot of injuries in baseball.
Maybe the best thing. I like to see that Diaz come up and play some, but he's still a couple weeks off. I'm willing to wager.
Yeah, you know, it's began the season. Everybody's in it, and it's going to be tough. There's no cakewalk. I watched the Cubs the past couple of days, and you know they've got their holes. You know, I think our relief might struggle a little bit, but you know, it's
my worry for the Cubs would be their starting pitching.
Oh no!
Just because as strong as they are, they don't have depth. They don't have much that they can bring up and throw in there. And last year they have their three top horses all through a career amount of innings.
That I agree with, but I think they're in a better position now where they can string those starts out. We got a couple kids in the minors now, Carl Edwards Jr. and this Williams guy that pitched the other night, looking pretty solid, where they could come up and fill in and then extend these pitchers. You know,
I think I think they're going to need that.
They're going to have that because for Lackey too, because you saw it last year in the playoffs. He was struggling. You know, he got a little bit of I guess dead arm.
Well, you saw with Lackey, you saw with Arrieta in the playoffs last year.
You know, I don't know. A lot of pitchers are doing that. I don't know the answer, but you got to obviously give them a little more rest, and you know.
Well, the Cardinals are aware of it this year, and they have a little bit more depth in the.
Well, you guys have Wainwright back too. That's going to take a big. That's going to be a big relief and a lot of stress, and you know,
well, Mike Leake
off these other pitchers.
200 inning guy as well, so
yeah,
that's going to help.
It's all hearsay. One, any team is an injury two away of being knocked back down, but you know, it's going to be fun. The Cubs are relevant again. That makes the National League Central even more exciting. You know, it's usually the Cardinals here and everybody else 20, 25 games below. Well, those days are gone for now, so it's going to be exciting. Right, Jake?
What makes him think those days are gone?
Because it's going to be more equal. Now it's going to be the Cubs. Then Pittsburgh, Cardinals, I don't know. They might kind of shift back and forth a little bit.
Well, okay. It's okay to dream, my friend. Nothing wrong with it.
All right. Well, let's take a commercial and we'll
come back and talk about dreams.
We'll talk about dreams. So stay tuned. You're in the Cheap Seats on 96.3 FM.
My name is Slim Shady. My name is Slim Shady. My name is
Slim Shady. My name is.
Wow.
My name is Joe Ryan.
Things have went wrong.
He runs.
Say that.
Dang. How do you go from popping tabs?
Slim.
He's getting old school now.
I think that was just a natural.
That was good.
Roll.
Jim he covers all genres of music. I mean,
he does have it all. He's pretty good, really.
He's real good. He's a good kid.
Yeah, he's not much with paid travel expenses and going places.
No, he tends to. You know, when he doesn't agree with something, he just gives you that fake laugh.
Yep, we might do that.
Just shut up.
Mm-hmm.
Yep, there's a Santa Claus.
Hey, welcome back to the Cheap Seats.
Kind of like Lloyd with our credentials.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, that hurt. Look, Lloyd started talking immediately. Like his thumbs have been duct taped down.
Have we ever said it? We tried to broadcast the girls' game in Clinton.
Nothing.
They wouldn't let us. They weren't going to let us in because we didn't have any credentials.
I showed them the pictures of the ones I made.
Yeah.
And I'm
They're
the
like,
Queen of England.
Where's your credentials? We're like, well, we're with the radio station. We don't need no.
And then he got mad at us and drug all that stuff up the other side on purpose. Yeah. Wouldn't let us help.
Wouldn't let us help carry all that 150 pounds of equipment up. 300 steps of
Lloyd.
He's a go-getter.
It's hard on camera, guy.
Yeah. He gets his Christmas lights down too the next day.
Good kid.
That's Lloyd.
Hey,
basketball weekend. The Final Four, gentlemen. Tonight tips off around 5-ish.
I wonder if anybody picked these winners.
I got North Carolina.
509.
I've got North Carolina and Oklahoma left in the Final Four.
Yeah.
Villanova, Syracuse, no. Syracuse coming in at a 10 seed. They've been on a rocky. Their coach had to miss the first 8-10 games because of self-imposed ban from whatever they did.
How did you do last week on picking just these winners?
How did I do?
Mm-hmm.
He's trying to brag. Let him.
I didn't do.
We don't know, Jake. How did you do?
Yeah.
Oh, I don't know. I thought you guys might remember.
Just play into it. We weren't very good, Jake. How were you?
I got 2 out of the 4.
Yeah.
Yeah, that would be him. Where is your Oregon hat?
Well, they didn't win.
Oh, so you're just a bandwagon.
I just keep putting this back on.
They didn't win either. So maybe you should go.
There's always next year.
Buy.
Yeah, you for one should know that.
Maybe
there's
you
always
should go
next
buy
year.
a Denver Broncos hat because they did win.
Oh, and you know who they signed?
Yeah.
Who?
Wow.
The Broncos? Mark Sanchez?
Manziel.
They did.
Yes, they did.
That would be the stupidest thing they could do.
$9 million.
Yeah, 1 year, $9 million.
Oh,
is it true?
April Fool's was yesterday, boys.
I read it. It could have been April Fool's.
Yeah, if it's on Facebook, it's true. They did. Manziel, he's out of the league.
Lloyd, look it up.
I'm going to tell you right now, that's BS.
It's probably April Fool's.
Could be April Fool's.
It could be April Fool's.
Today's April 2nd.
It should be. Because I don't know.
It's Denver Fools if they did.
Dallas Cowboys.
Tampa Bay.
Dallas Cowboys should take him.
Wow.
He'd fit in there.
Yeah.
Tony Romo's a good quarterback. He just gets hurt.
Well, he gets pounded, and now he's old.
It's kind of like our talk about the Illini basketball team.
Okay.
Well, they get hurt, so...
Timeout. How do we go from Final Four to football?
Jake cyber jumped.
I just brought us back to basketball.
He cyber jumped on us.
Well, let's talk soccer. Let's just cover them all.
All right.
Well, hang on.
Historic moment.
Who's going to play for the national championship? Who wins today?
I'm going to say North Carolina beats Syracuse. Oklahoma destroys Villanova.
You think they do? Destroys them? Villanova's playing well.
I shouldn't say
Carolina
destroy.
against Nova.
Carolina, Oklahoma. Carolina wins it all. And then this guy wins too.
Well, you are a winner. You know what I mean?
No.
Yeah, he's a winner.
No.
What are you saying? You think Nova gets in?
He just likes going against the grain.
I know he does.
Carolina against Nova.
And you like?
Carolina.
Okay, see?
Yeah, I do too.
I like to go against.
They're deep. They're big.
Yeah,
man. Marcus Page
2-3 zone can take that size out of you.
Well, I was going to say, you can't throw them out of the water yet because they sure have been playing well.
Yep.
You never know.
Throw them out of the water?
Well, you can throw them in the water if you want.
I mean, you don't want to throw them back.
Yeah.
Well, no.
Unless it's
small.
A small what?
Terrific bass.
There you go.
Jeez.
It's
you would if it was a terrific bass, you would keep it and mount it.
Exactly right.
Stuff it.
Oh, you have a mount.
Put it on your wall.
You have a mounted bass?
Hang it up.
Joe has one.
You'd mount that bass and be proud of it, wouldn't you?
Hey, we didn't give away the barbecue sauce.
We didn't. Let's do it. 737-3791. If you call in and Joe has a question for you.
Name a team from Arizona that should have been the first team to play a Super Bowl at home. Win it.
Well, yeah, he's going to win. He ain't going to play it if you're not going to win.
Let's get to the Super Bowl, and when we get there, let's already have won it.
We're in basketball season. Call in 737-3791. Tell us who won the national championship last year and where it was played, and you're going to win.
Where it was played?
We don't care where it was played. Just call in. Call in with a college basketball team, and you'll win.
Let us know your phone works, and you win.
Yeah, just say you were listening. 737-3791. You're going to win a jar of Nut Hatch Hill barbecue.
Delicious.
It's competition barbecue.
Put on by the Urban Cowboy.
And there's
locally raised and owned.
There's 0 cholesterol in this. And 0 total fat.
Yeah. 737-3791.
You know what this would taste good on?
Everything.
Wow, that's terrific bass.
Be terrific on
He's
bass.
ready on that one.
Oh. You don't even listen to us anymore.
No,
he doesn't listen to us. Yeah, I think the switchboard's
got
broken.
10 minutes. 10 minutes to win this barbecue sauce.
If nobody wins it, I'm going to use it.
And if you don't want to call in, you can buy this stuff at IGA, Big R, and it's terrific.
Now, what do you guys think about this big controversy they got going on the back page there? That April Fools.
I like going right.
It's pretty funny stuff.
That's silly.
That'd be tough for the pit crews.
Yeah.
Have to rebuild the cars.
You'd have to.
All the cars are built to go left.
Go left.
That?
I like the ringtone.
Is that our ringtone?
That's Jim's ringtone.
You're on.
That ringtone means that we have a caller.
Hello?
Go ahead, caller.
Yeah, I don't know.
You know what, though? Your phone works.
Your phone works. So we will.
I thought you wanted to know if my phone worked.
Well, it works.
That makes you a winner.
There you go. You've won some barbecue
winner,
sauce.
Chicken dinner, yeah.
It
can be chicken, pork, whatever you want.
And it could also be.
Wow, that's terrific bass.
Perfect. Have you had any of the Nut Hatch Hill barbecue sauce?
No, I haven't. You can have it, Joe.
No. What? You're supposed to call in and win.
If I like you, I'm giving it to you.
Okay, I'll take it. I'll use her today. I'll barbecue something up. Who's going to win the national championship?
I'd like to see Oklahoma win.
All right.
I like Buddy.
You like
Buddy?
Buddy?
North Carolina's tough, but I like that kid from Oklahoma.
All right, so the championship's North Carolina, Oklahoma?
Yeah.
Okay. All right, my man. Kentucky's out of it.
Yeah, I picked Michigan State, and then I went to Kentucky, and then I went to Kansas. So I'm on a roll.
Are you still a Kentucky fan?
Yeah, once in a while.
Yeah, it's kind of got to be in your blood. You got to be a Kentucky fan.
Yeah, I know my brother plays for him, so I got to cheer for him once in a while.
Absolutely. He was a big boy.
We widened out Rebel Memorial Court. Got a couple of his kids. Well, he's got 2 boys, I think. They played over there the other day, but since that time, we widened out 5.5 feet.
Yeah, you guys sounds like you have a pretty good little tournament thing going over there.
Well, it's been going on for 55 years, so yeah.
I know. It's when I quit playing. Charlie Johnson gave me an elbow in the mouth, and I said I was done. That was it.
He split my eyebrow open once. He's a big, tough guy.
I don't even think he knew he hit me. That was the bad part. The guy snuck off to the side of the court and went home. They didn't even know I was gone.
I couldn't see you.
I was playing one-on-one with him once, and the first play, I said, Charlie, you got to take me to the hospital for stitches.
Jeez.
It's a lot of fun to play with.
Yeah, that sounds like a blast.
Yeah.
Well, that's what you get for being short and playing basketball.
You guys will have to come over and take a couple shots again someday. I know you have, Joe.
I've dunked over there. I think I can't remember it really, but I think I did.
What they have?
They backed the pickup truck up there?
He was dunking donuts. You know.
You got good form on your shot. You're just out of shape.
Yeah, a little out of shape. And you know what? It's not so bad. I can dunk okay. It's just I'm scared of that coming down from it.
Apparently,
the landing.
I can get up that high. I'm just scared of coming down.
Apparently, he hasn't seen you play pool basketball because in his pool, you are number one.
I'm good. Yep, man in the middle. I've won that game. I don't think I've ever been beaten.
I don't think you have.
If you've beaten me in water basketball, call in here. You got 5 minutes,
and you can win some
barbecue sauce.
Yeah, and
what do you do? Use some of your old linebacker moves playing in the pool?
Yeah, you can travel in the pool easier than you can on.
You don't have to dribble.
It's easier. I have better ball handling skills in the pool than I do on the court.
Killer crossover.
Killer.
All right, Bobby V. Thanks, man.
Well, congratulations.
Hey, thanks for the barbecue sauce.
You're welcome. See ya.
See ya.
I'm taking that barbecue sauce.
It's delicious.
He gave it to me.
Yeah, I had.
But you don't cook.
I clean.
I clean.
It's 50%.
I don't even think you do that, Joe.
Yeah.
You don't know. All right, so we've
Scotty doesn't know.
Scotty doesn't know.
Where's it at? He's looking hard.
That's Scotty's mom.
Quit. So
he said, "Stop it."
We got basketball going on.
Yep.
We got some racing.
Yep.
Ronnie, he likes the old golf too. He says something else is starting up.
Masters starts up Thursday. Yep. That's good stuff. That's when you really know summer's here.
Oh,
you know
yeah?
what I mean? Yep. It's not baseball. It's golf.
Or when it's 80 out.
Lay down on the sofa, turn on the old golf. And
speaking of laying on sofa.
Yeah. It's pretty nice.
It is. If we could get like a window open, a breeze through here.
What?
And a cooler of refreshments.
You got a big old fan back there.
We do have. Yeah, I do have the big.
Makes too much noise.
It has a big fan.
I think we'll just hang out here all day, Joe.
It's not a bad spot. If you haven't been out to Jake's inventory reduction cell,
the
42nd week.
Get out here today because it's only lasting until the end of the year. And then we don't know what we've got coming up for next year. But there's only
another one.
We've
this
got
is April.
some deals, man. We've been sold a few sectionals yesterday. We've been moving some products. So
there's only 8 more months of the inventory reduction cell, and it'll be something new.
Well, that's the objective, isn't it? Moving product.
Move
that's
it out
of
here.
To do. Get new in.
Make some people happy. They're in their home. Dressed up a little bit, enjoy being at home a little bit.
And if they come out here and they don't see something they want,
we do a ton of ordering.
You can, they got a big old computer thing up there. You can order online and
they'll check out our website, jakesfurnishings.com. Almost all the product on there is priced. Now, it doesn't have my entire lineup on there, but it shows all the pre-made stuff, like all of our Ashley furniture, and we guarantee the best price on absolutely everything we sell.
And guess what? They deliver.
We do deliver.
There you go.
That makes your life.
Nice,
you're happy with that, aren't you?
You darn too.
Those basement deliveries and those upstairs deliveries.
Pizza and furniture deliveries, you can't beat it. You know what I mean?
You can't.
Get your furniture at Jake's and sit down and order a pizza. Plenty of them.
Lots of recliners to choose from.
Recliners. He has over... How many recliners? 90. 95, Jim says. 95.
Total in inventory.
Total.
Shown on the floor right at 70.
In-house, you have 95 recliners.
Oh, yeah.
He gives me the... Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Lamps. I see at least 150 lamps laying around.
I'm not going to say that. No. That's a lot of lamps,
Well,
man.
you have a lot of lamps.
Yeah, no, they're just right around here. We sold some coffee table and end table sets, so we had to stack them on
Phone's
sofa
ringing,
tables.
Jake.
I don't answer it.
Tell you what, the phones are already ringing out here.
Yeah.
They're not for us.
What's that tell you? Maybe you should open up a little earlier.
My professional staff is taking care of that.
Tizzy's over there.
Tizzy's over there.
Yeah,
and Trace
he snuck in on us.
Tizzy
Trace
wears
will be pulling up.
moccasins.
I'm telling you, my A-team nails it.
What are you in the A-team? Are you like
I would
Mr.
be-
T?
You're
I'm thinking, no, Murdoch.
You didn't.
Murdoch?
You didn't get very good grades.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're Mr. T.
Yeah.
No, I'm the
I saw you in a tight tee.
I'm the man.
Pity the fool.
Sucker.
That should be on your ads, a picture of you.
Yeah.
Oof. In that T-shirt.
I don't think that T-shirt ever snapped back.
And we'll Photoshop a tutu in.
A small, what was that, a small?
Loin can probably do it.
It was a small, now it's a double X.
Yeah, now it's a double XL.
It was tight.
The shirt has stretch marks.
That was ugly. Start the music,
man
Jim.
in a little
Start the
shirt.
music, Jim. Let us out.
We got one more minute. Don't you dare.
Oh.
Fine. We'll cut it short.
Start the music.
Oh, there it was. Flipped over to 10.
Flipped over to 10, so
I guess we are done.
cue that music up. Play that beautiful bean footage. Next week we'll be at Joe Ryan Country Financial, located at 509 Pulaski Street.
I believe he's having an inventory reduction sale.
Yes. Inventory reduction sale going on up there. Come in, get your applications filled out, and get them sent in.
And you get your picture taken with
Loin.
Get your picture taken with Loin that day.
Mike
yeah.
Singletary.
It's a good idea.
And Michael Jordan are up there. You can get your picture taken with them.
Your choice.
Yeah.
Singletary or Jordan.
Singletary or Jordan.
They'll be up there in the back
about
room.
Yep.
They're not going to be signing autographs.
No.
Just get your picture
Get
taken
your
with
picture
them.
taken with them.
Okay.
They'll be up there this Saturday.
That'll be nice.
Next Saturday.
Next Saturday at Joe's. I'd like to thank all of our sponsors. I'd like to thank
all of them.
Hampton Inn, Nut Hatch Hill Barbecue.
The Urban Cowboy.
Yeah, it's barbecue season, boys. So
or BBQ.
BBQ will be
If
flying
Joe
off
will.
the shelves.
The
All
song's
right.
going to be over, Jim.
Thanks for tuning in, and we will see you next week.
Good day.